Warrior Three pose. We're going to begin Warrior Three at the front of our mat. We're going to bring both feet together. Shoulders are going to come up and to the back. We're going to keep our core and our glutes engaged to keep everything in a nice line. We're going to take an inhale. Exhale, we're going to step one foot to the back, keeping strong through our standing leg here. Inhale, and on the exhale, we are going to lift through that back leg, bringing our chest down towards the mat, keeping everything in a nice line, hips pointed towards the floor. From here, arms are going to come forward. To complete our Warrior Three position, we're going to take an inhale, and on the exhale, hands come back down, and feet come back together. Now we do have a modification. If there's too much pressure on the low back, we can change our arms so that they aren't reaching out in front, causing any more pressure. So feet together, rolling the shoulders up and back, keeping the core and the glutes tight. We are going to step one foot back. We're going to keep our arms at our sides this time. Taking an inhale, and on the exhale, hinging forward, chest comes down towards the mat, reaching through the crown of our head. And we can either stay here, or we can bring those hands to heart center. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, coming back to a standing position. Now we do have a couple of transitions to get into our Warrior Three. Our first one, we are beginning with a Warrior One. So stepping the foot back at a 45-degree angle, closing off those hips to the short end of our mat. Inhale, arms come up overhead, palms together, and lunging into our front knee. We're going to take an inhale, straightening through that front leg, and giving it a slight bend, shifting our weight to the front foot, and coming into our Warrior Three. Inhale, and exhale. Foot comes back to 45 degrees, arms overhead, lunging into our Warrior One. We're going to inhale, exhale, straighten that foot, arms come down to our sides, toes to the front, and stepping our feet in together. Our next transition is going to be a little bit more advanced. Starting at the top of our mat, we're going to come into tree pose. So coming up onto the toes, we are going to bring that foot up to the midline of the body, grabbing it with our left hand, placing that foot on our inner thigh above the knee, pressing that knee that's up to the outside, and bringing our hands to heart center. Inhale, and on that exhale, the knee is going to come to the front. We're going to extend that foot to the back. From here, inhale, exhale, we are going to hinge forward at the hips, coming into our Warrior Three. Taking an inhale here. Exhale, we're going to step that foot back, coming into a low lunge here. Inhale, and on that exhale, we're going to hop that back foot, bring it in to our front foot, and coming up from a forward fold. So inhale, exhale, coming all the way up. Inhale, arms up overhead, and exhale to mountain pose. Now our last one, we're going to start in a downward dog position. Grounding through the hands, through those fingertips, and the soles of the feet. We're going to take one foot, lifting up, bring that knee in towards our chest, and stepping it in between our hands. We're going to drop our back heel so that that foot is at about 45 degrees. Inhale, coming up into our Warrior One position here. Inhale, exhale, we're going to hop that foot a little bit closer, and then bringing it into our Warrior Three. Inhale, exhale, stepping that foot back, coming down into our low lunge. Inhale here, and exhale, opposite foot comes back, tucking the toes, returning to our downward dog position. And that is Warrior Three.